I am Red Pill Bill, and you are watching Why Women Are Not Team Players. Ladies, I hate to disappoint you, but I got to tell the truth on this one. I consider women the polar opposite of men today, even though they're trying to be like men. But women aren't team players, man. They're not even close to being team players. And see, I know men that deal with them on a level that they're a team player. Now, to be perfectly honest, out of 100% of women, I'll be honest with you, maybe 96, 97% of them are not team players. Only 3 or 4% of them are team players. And when I say a team player, I mean you're not going to play against me. If we're married or we're girlfriend and boyfriend, we should be a team, a force to be reckoned with. One, not you sitting down at women's meetings talking to your girlfriends about, well, fuck it, if he don't buy me that BMW, I'm going to divorce his ass and take half his shit. That's not a team player. That's a scam artist. And that's what most women have become today. Between child support and all this bullshit with the marriage laws and divorce laws, they have forgotten to be wives and girlfriends. They want to get paid. They don't want you to drive the Bentley. They want to drive the Bentley. You see what I'm saying? You go back to married couples and couples that spent time together back in the 50s and the 60s. They were a team, a strong team, and they just straight up made it happen because the wife never walked in the room on the weekends and contemplating divorce over some stupid ass shit. Those people were both concerned about getting the rent paid or the mortgage paid or the car note paid and taking care of little Billy. Nowadays, you got, wives and mothers worried about their nails and running down and getting their hair done with their kids' college fund. That's the kind of mothers you got today. And then you got Blue Pill Simps putting these women on the team as if they're interested in the team winning. No, they're interested in themselves winning. Because they get compensated more to fuck you over and take half your shit than they do to be a team player. Can you imagine looking at a team like the 49ers and the quarterback has an incentive to tell on a running back that he's cheating on his wife because he gets a bonus for ratting him out? That's what marriage is like. That's exactly what marriage is like. Your wife gets fucking rewards and bonuses and shit to get rid of your ass. You become a commodity just like a damn stock. You're paying the bills. You're fixing the cars. You're doing all this shit. And your wife can literally suck off and swallow every bit of your best friend and still take all of your fucking shit. And why can she do that? Because the laws in the United States and the media really form her not to be, and most women not to be a team player with their husbands anymore. I envy my grandfather, and I also envy my father, because my father was married to my mother, and my mother was a team player. They played it together. She hung the curtains and, he fixed the cars. He did what men do and she did what women do. That's what happened. Now you go out here and find some chick who's got a plastic ass, synthetic titties, drawn on fucking eyebrows while she shaved her shit off with a big fucking wig on her head and she has a weight problem, but society doesn't acknowledge it. And she wants you to be pre-made, pre-successful before she even thinks about licking your balls. She ain't bringing shit to the table but some high mileage, overused pussy. That's it. And some big saggy ass titties She ain't bringing nothing else to the table, man. She's not a team player. She's not going to help you run your business. She's not going to root for you all the time. The more money you get, the more she contemplates fucking divorce while you're married to her. You see what I'm saying? That's just the way it is now. That's why I wouldn't touch a marriage stick. No fucking way. I look at married dudes now, and by the time they've been married, and I'm just, I'm not trying to insult nobody, and this goes for a lot of people I know, not all, but quite a few. And they listen to my channel, they're going to be mad. But what I'm saying is, after they've been married to their wives for 10 years and, they come walking into the picnic, they look like a gay couple, look like two dudes. His wife done changed her format and shit. And see, when you're dealing with what we're dealing with today, and I'm talking about what men have to deal with today, they have to deal with so much bullshit because it used to be a woman needed a man. And she had to be a team player in order to survive. And then the government came in, kicked in, and the government said, you know what? I'm just going to sit up here and basically compensate this woman if she'll push her man to the side. You don't need him. So they start subsidizing women, making companies have to hire certain amounts of women, giving them enough power and enough incentive, and enough laws have been changed to make her have very much incentive to say, you know what? He's getting on my nerves. Fuck that motherfucker. I'm taking half the house and the SUV and I'm leaving his ass. That's it. And I'm going to get paid more to leave him than I am to be here with him. There's a financial incentive for her ass to leave you. And after the bitch leaves you, you still got to pay her. Fuck. I just sold a car last month. I had the car for 3 or 4 years. That shit had 177,000 miles. It was an old ass, it wasn't an old ass car. It looked good, but what I'm saying is it had a lot of miles on it. I sold it for a reason. Because I didn't want it no more. But what the fuck? What if I sold it and I still had to pay the car note on that shit, man? What kind of shit is that? I still got to pay the car note on a car I don't own. That's what being married is like. Even when the bitch leaves you, you still have to pay for her. Holy shit. Think about all the shit in life that you've bought and sold. Once it's out of your possession, it's not your responsibility. Not when you're married. When you're married, it's your responsibility. While she's sucking some 24-year-old's dick, you have to pay for the goddamn condoms and the dinners. The kind of bullshit. It's a bad deal. It's just a bad deal. Don't sign bad deals. It's a horrible fucking deal. Because women ain't team players. If women were team players, the child support courts would be empty. They wouldn't sue the fathers of their children every time he took his dick down the road. That wouldn't happen. But it does happen now. You got these crazy ass women filing child support and they haven't even delivered the baby. There's technically not even a child to support yet. You see what I'm saying? That tells a lot about the person. What I'm saying is if women were team players, the divorce rate wouldn't be 59%. 65 in LA County, sometimes 70, certain cities, Beverly Hills, shit like that, Marina Del Rey. What I'm saying is if you got one of those rare team players at 3 or 4%, man, I'm envy of you. Tell me how you did it. Introduce me to her sister if she's a team player. But what I'm saying is that's hard to find. You got to know it when you find it. And hopefully it's under 300 pounds. But, this is America. You know how women do it here. But they're not team players, man. They're not even close to being team players. And they used to be. But laws change, media changes, people change, and women are very different now. And women are to the point where, you know, when you bring one in, if you marry a woman today, man, basically you just married your enemy. You know, love fades, man. Money don't fade. You know what I mean? Money is a necessity of life. And basically, if you really look at, especially for you married men, if you really look at your wife, she can do more damage to you than a home invasion burglar, because if somebody home invades on you or something like that, hopefully they don't kill you. But if that happens, they're probably going to take loose items like TVs, jewelry boxes, and things like that and get the fuck out your house, right? Your wife is going to take your house. You see what I'm saying? The fucking gangbangers are going to take your TVs and your computers. And you got insurance for that shit. You don't have insurance for this bitch robbing me through divorce because your dumb ass signed up to marry this fucking high mileage bitch. Nah, she might be low mileage, man. She might not be high. But don't marry the burglar. Don't do that. Do not marry the burglar. I'm Red Pill Bill, man. I want some pizza. I'll see y'all in the next video.